Welcome to this introduction to Scrum and Agile development. To help us understand Agile, let's first use an example of the system it replaced, the traditional waterfall approach. Let's imagine we have a company called Waterfalls at us. They just made a big contract to develop a set of software features for their biggest client. Now let's introduce you to one of the people on the team. This is John. He is the project manager. John starts his project by developing an overall plan which has 4 phases: requirements, design, implementation, and testing. And this is what we call the waterfall approach. When the last phase, testing, is completed, the project will be ready to ship to the customer. Now, to help John, his company has just acquired a brand new change management tool called Mega Tickets. This will track the progress of the team, require sign-offs from moving from one phase to the next, and will work with bucketed work tickets. They have also improved their development process, adding more gate reviews and document templates. Let's now meet the teams. The development teams are structured to model the waterfall approach. Though there's a requirements team, a design team, implementation and testing teams. Each team has their team leader, and although they're in the same building, they rarely work together. Instead, each team works alone, and they communicate with each other via their tools Mega Tickets, where they can send work or updated ticket information to the other team. The reason for this is the belief that this will reduce meetings and increase documentation of decisions. Now let's advance a little later in the process. The requirements team has just completed their tasks and are now handing over to the design team via work tickets. Within a couple of days, the design team sees some mistakes in the requirements and starts sending out work tickets to the requirements team to correct them. However, the work tickets from the design team were not so clear, and the requirements team made another mistake, and so it took a few loops before they completed the error. The result is now the design team is running late. Now we pass to the implementation team. They're already under pressure as the project is now late and must recover. But they have luck. They have Peter, one of their best developers. And if anyone can find a way to recover, it's Peter. Thanks to Peter, the team work at record speed and they were able to cover a lot of gaps. Now in the testing team, the trouble really begins. The team realized the design choices and implementation mean the software has more branches to test than atoms in the known universe. They issue work tickets for all the teams to change the structure. Now the team are running very late again. Each phase is running later and later as they try to adjust. The implementation team become desperate and they ask if someone from the design team could come and help them directly. The design team refuses as the team leader is looking for a promotion. He wants to close his work tickets on time, and that's all his performance is measured on, so he sees no advantage on being low in resources and potentially missing his target. Now Peter, the developer, who's been holding the team together, has been requested by his boss to start on a second project, as his boss wants the best man. The result now is the team fall further behind as Peter can't give his full attention anymore. Now the customer steps in, feeling the pressure that their competitors may beat them to the mark. They ask the company if they can just ship a couple of key features. The rest can come later. The team review this but realized the design team, to create efficiency and reuse, linked everything together. It was a case of all or nothing. They couldn't separate out key features from standalone. Eventually the team completed the testing and are now ready for a final gate review and quality inspection, even if now they're very late. The quality team reviewed all the work tickets and realized that there were 50 design work tickets for implementation that never got closed. On investigation, they realized there was a bug in Mega Tools, and the work tickets were sent to the team in Norway. The Norway team did send an email, but it got missed. The team are now not only late, but they're missing some critical content. At this stage, the customer sees that their competitors have already got similar features out in the market, and they decided to cancel the project. The project incurred hundreds of man-hours of work, but not one line of code that could be considered saleable. Now, in the second part of the video, we'll rerun this same example, except this time we will use aspects of Agile and Scrum. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit the subscribe button and see you next time.